Hello again everyone and welcome back to the Weather Centre. Sunshine has returned to the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal, allowing for much warmer weather over those areas, and a warming trend continues into the weekend, and this is going to bring about some fantastic conditions for most of the country in the next few days. Our satellite loop shows that there was quite a big band of high cloud that drifted in over the western half of the country overnight, but it remained dry and cold over these areas into this morning. Most places dropped down well into the single digits early this morning. Over the eastern parts, it was cloudy for the Lowveld and the adjacent escarpment, and there was even a bit of light rain in places, but that's already started to clear out of the area. For the rest of today, it will be partly cloudy up in that region, but onto the high-lying areas of Limpopo and in Mpumalanga, a couple of isolated thunderstorms are possible. Dry and warm over the western parts of South Africa, a bit of high cloud still moving in over the Western Cape, but certainly no rainfall yet. Moving ahead to tomorrow, and that will change as a weak cold front's going to be moving through. That's going to allow for a bit of morning rainfall for the peninsula and some of the adjacent areas. Mainly clear for the rest of South Africa and more warming expected, pushing the temperatures into the 30s for many places. For today, most parts of South Africa will be dry, although there is still a possibility for a few isolated thunder showers over much of Mpumalanga and Limpopo. Polokwane is included within that. We could see thunder showers around the Mbombela area, while in Gauteng you'll see those storms to the north and east of you, but we're not expecting any rainfall in the province. Winds this afternoon will be westerly to northwesterly for most of the interior, and winds will be northeasterly along the coastline of KwaZulu-Natal and in the Eastern Cape, becoming moderate at times around East London. Temperatures will rise into the low 30s for some parts of the country, Pretoria and Uppington both reaching their 30-degree mark. Much warmer in the Eastern Cape and KZN today, mid-20s for those areas, but mild in the Western Cape, with George and Cape Town both reaching a high of 20 degrees. A look ahead to Saturday morning, and it's going to be cold once again overnight for many parts of the interior, into the single digits for the Free State and the high-lying areas of the Eastern and Northern Cape provinces. 11 degrees on the other hand for Johannesburg, De Aard and into Cape Town. Still quite warm along the east coast of the country. Bloemfontein today gets to a high of 26, lots of sunshine and light winds coming in from the northwest, and a bit of high-level cloud will start moving through this evening. It's certainly going to remain dry. A chilly night lies ahead with a minimum temperature of 7 degrees. Saturday afternoon will be warm to hot for most parts of the country, still quite cool in Cape Town after that morning rain. And heading into Sunday, it's going to be dry once again for many parts of the country, but a few afternoon thundershowers will develop under the very hot conditions through the central parts, including Kimberley, which will reach a high of 36 degrees.